Sanbona. Good evening. Welcome, my friends. Welcome to NK1 Show. Sinibingelele bafethu. We are back again. It's 4 minutes past 9. We are here, guys. We are here. Ugesi wathi ukhamba la but wabuya wasihlonipha ugesi usihloniphile, so we might as well just do this. Guys. I'm so excited, guys, about today. When it's Monday, guys, when it's Monday, it's all about NK1 Show. I'm here on your screen. Uvele nje ubatshela ukuthi abavule ku Facebook baphuthume lapha ku NK1 Show because Brada Nxewu use live. So yeah, guys, today is sikhuluma nge-feminism. Zishubile namhlanje isingisi bafethu ingikhulekise bafethu ningikhulekise isingisi namhlanje sinzima plus neguest yethu. Oh my god, isinzima kakhulu ngesingisi. So yeah, siyathemba ukuthi yonke into izohamba kahle bafethu. So yeah, let's just share the life, guys. Let's just share the life. We're here, especially ladies. I want you to be here. Share the life as much as we can, and also let others share the life, guys. Trace, Trace, I'm here. How we go down selani? Right, next year sikhona bafethu. Niyazi nje no music engudlalayo ukuthi ngimamukela ngomusic wabantu abatops because cuts. Athi ngimi-ede bafethu. No answer. Hayibo wenze njani manje nge-live? Londy is here bafethu. No answer again. Very request Londy. Request Londy. Zakhala bafethu ningikhulekise bafethu please. Ngoba niyangazi esingisini ukuthi ngimi kanjani, yabo. Niyangazi esingisini ngimi kanjani. My English is very limited. Okay, nangingena uzongena ngelokhuze ya Trace. Okay, iyavuma ke ya Trace. Iyavuma ka Trace. Hello. Yellow.
If Onyam decided not today, hey?
I'm trying to add you. Ikhomba phansi iyanqaba.
I know. Ngiyangizwe ngefoni though, hey? I'll find a way.
Always. Where there's love, there's a way, because you loved to be here.
Amen.
Oh yes. Okay, guys. Ulondy usekhona bafethu. Ulondy usekhona ukube nje sise stage noma sisibe ngabe ngisicela shaya baflopi lapho lisitsho video. Amatafula shaya amatafula ngoba usekhona Londy. Before we start, vele nesikhathi sesishaya, can you please introduce yourself? Ukuthi wena ubani uqhamuka lapho wenzani and udume ngani?
Okay. Well, there's not much to say. Londy Nkwakhwa. And I am a proud feminist. I know we've discussed this privately before, but yeah, I'm looking forward to, teaching about feminism and explaining further about it. Konagel.
The feminist is in the house, guys. The feminist is in the house. So, make sure ufaka ama-earplugs ungalimali emadlebeni ngoba isingisi, guys. So ngithi ngimtshele nje ukuthi isingisi, guys. Yo, mara sothini, guys, mara sothini. I think that's so. I hope you're going to share the live on your phone ukuze nama friends akho azokwazi ukuthi angene abo. Wonderful. Guys, ngibingelela laba bangena. I can see the number is going up. So everyone ongena, guys, ngingelela namhlanje we are here with Londy Nkwakhwa. We are here to talk about the feminism, the biggest feminist like South Africa. So please share the life, guys. Share the life, especially women, ladies. Wozani ngobunigi benu. I am glad because Yeah, the number is going up. Awungibona ngisho awangena ngisho ezinkulu oxoli. Yo, yazi yankulu into yalona. Okay, Lord. Yazi sizwa ngale gama lethi feminism. Because even nami angilazi. So namhlanje ngifuna uzosifundisa. Usitshele ukuthi masikhuluma ngefeminism. Yini ifeminism? Mhlawumbe singaqala ngokubuzana ukuthi singazi sibuza imibuzo eminingi. Usicale nje usichazele la ukuthi iyini ifeminism.
Okay, so a feminist is just someone who advocates and fights for equal rights from Ms. Fazani. Okay, so economically, socially, politically, women want our rights equal to those of everyone else. We're not saying we're above anybody. We're not above men. We're not better than men. We are not trying to be men. We just want to be treated equally. So you find that in the workplace, you find a woman will do the same job as a man but get paid less. You'll find our political structures. There are not enough women in parliament. It's just men all over. Are we saying that women are not smart enough or not good enough to be in that status? You see, so we're fighting for equality. We don't want to be treated differently. We just want to see if I'm a smart person or I am a hard worker, I want the same reward as you would give to anyone else. Just because I'm a woman.
Oh wow. So you see anilwela ukuthi nilingane namadoda.
We just want to be treated equally. We don't want to be men. I don't want everybody always say, you want to be a man or you're trying to be better than men. We are not. And we don't hate men. We have fathers, we have brothers, we have partners. Of course, we're never going to say, we have friends that are males as well. So that's not the case. We are just saying that we want to be treated equally and fairly, not only because we are women.
Treated equally and fairly. Don't you think this it's a very good thing because it stands for abantu besifazane ukuthi nabo their voice must be heard, nabo they must be recognized ukuthi hey, we are here, we are human just like any other people. So don't you think ukuthi khona i-damage eyenzakalayo? Like for instance, you see mawuqala ibhizinisi esikhathi samanje, what is happening is umthetho usufavor umuntu wesifazane. Like manje kuthiwa ngiqala ibhizinisi mina mhlambe like see group and we are only males. Mancane amathuba ukuthi sithole amathuba emsebenzi kuleli business esiwenzayo just because there is no woman. And lento le is like carrying on.
Let me explain why it comes about.
Yeah.
Fana ne BEE. Angithi, us as Black people were previously disadvantaged because of the system yakudala. Same as one besifazane, and not a lot of women got to study. There are not a lot of women in the business world. They are favoring them to uplift them because a lot of women, from the age of 18, 19, you have to start a family. So we are uplifting and changing that. Not every woman wants to be a mother and just sit at home. Some do, and that's good for them. But not all women want that. Some of us want to be in our power suits in the corporate world. So that I understand to uplift women because there are not enough women. Unfortunately, in the business world. If you go to boardrooms right now, so this is just to uplift women, but it's not saying that you as Lisa starting a business, you are not good enough or they will totally support just because you're a man. They will favor the woman because we are trying to uplift and show young girls, this is not the only option. You can do great as a woman now. Oh, sorry.
No problem. Because ngoba siyakubona inkinga yakho. So why are you saying that there is something engengiyibone I'm sure you know about this thing ukuthi mhlambe ekhaya ubaba uyasebenza and nomama uyasebenza. So what is happening when bobabili besebenza and owesifazane ngazuthi uhola kakhulu, and then it becomes difficult ukuthi ke manje lo owesilisa abe inhloko yabo. So in a situation like that, because uyazi na ukuthi umuntu wesifazane emenemali ukuthi kuyaba khona leyo pride nyana nje ukuthi you know I'm the man yabo. So gishapile and I'm earning 15,000 and my wife is earning 38,000 because ufundile nami ngifundile, but because of feminism le and then whatsoever lezi zinto lezi ezikhona that favors abantu besifazane. So abantu besifazane ngingasho abantu besifazane nje mfethu everywhere you go abantu besifazane into yabo nje ilula uyabo. Even naturally umuntu wesifazane even naturally besides nje ugovernment ke naye introduce zonke lezi zinto zokuthi abantu besifazane nabo they must have rights, but
I understand where your question is going, but can I block you right there? Yo, you think being a woman is easy? It is no. No. Where do you get that idea that being a woman is easy? Oh my goodness. No, it is not. If a woman, let's say my partner and myself, to high school, and we make a bad decision of doing his indoor,
yeah.
If I get pregnant, I have to stop school. My life becomes disrupted. When from that one day, you're good. You okay. You can go to school every day. And as a woman, I'm like, yo, my life has to come either on a standstill because I have now this little human to take care of. And it's not just that, but being a woman and to be respected and taken seriously means you need to be extraordinary. You need to be, a lot of times, people are like, and then, so you need to be extraordinary to even be recognized in the business world. I mean, even Amazon Dwayne, how many pastors do you know, Beslis? And how many female pastors do you know? You understand the ratio? Ailingani, bancane besifazane that you could name them in your one hand. But obviously, oh goodness, they're all over the show. Why is that? Are you saying God is just giving? I'm gifting Pela, and all the women, oh no, they can't preach. They have no gift from God. He can't give them. You see, so it's not easy. Let me tell you that. I understand from your perspective. You see so many things uplifting and kind of favorisha, as you say, but it's really, really not easy. Those things are there to help us, but still we're not getting through enough, and we're still not equal. We're still not there.
So are you saying feminism must also be introduced in Masentweni?
I think feminism should be everywhere, guys. Ngoba ngisho ngithi amasonto angithiwa umfundisi unikwe a gift to preach. Are you saying God is not going to give me a gift because I'm a woman? I'm not sure if that's how it works, but I think if I would say a gift, I can preach. Why are there so little female pastors? And Abeslisa, gosh, they're all over the show. Abesfazane, I literally know 3. Pela, about 3. I'm sure there's more, but I just know 3. But Abeslisa, ngabala kuze kuyoshona ilanga. So I'm not sure why.
Yeah, maning and in our movement, maning kuthenge abantu besifazane, they are like taking over everywhere.
Is that not a good thing?
I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but
but is that not a good thing? So you're not saying it's good or it's not bad. Are you just neutral?
Ngingasho ukuthi neutral because but here and there, but here and there, because
let's hear your
I believe.
Let's hear your
Yeah.
Let's hear our but ukuthi bathini kahle kahle.
Mina, I'm not against land. I'm happy ukuthi nabantu besifazane nabo yabo khona into ebalulayo ukuthi bakwazi ukubeka uvo labo, like bakwazi ukuzizwa bafeel like they are humans just like men, yabo, because you know, like with everything men, even ekhaya inhloko indoda, izinto lezo ke vele ke nje uNkulunkulu ayidalile. So into esiyagcine siyenzeka, abantu ba-misinterpreta lento yokuthi indoda iyinhloko, bagcina sebeyenza nasey'ndaweni e-wrong. As a result, ama-teachings agcine se-wrong ukuthi, like for instance, umuntu wesifazane angasebenzi ahlale ekhaya, anakumuzi asebenza enze yonke into, of which uma usuyibuka lento it's slavery, yabo. Umuntu wesifazane naye supposed to be out there making her own money, yabo, abe na impulse naye akwazi nokubeka etafuleni. Ubaba mebeke isinkwa etafuleni athi baba nayo irama, yabo. So I believe ukuthi it should be like that, yabo, because noNkulunkulu mayethi indoda izobe inhloko, wengasho ukuthi owesifazane akabe kuthiwa islavery ngesiZulu isigqila, yabo. God, when he created a woman, he said uzobe umsizi. So the way thina esi-interpreta ngayo umuntu wesifazane akusaseyena umsizi, useyisigqila. But feminism, mina ngibone ngazi ukuthi everything is about women manje. Hamba ufuna umsebenzi, kufunakala abantu abesilisa abawu-2 nabantu besifazane abawu-18, yabo. Why ngashiyo ukuthi 10-10? Mina ngikutshela ngeqiniso, everywhere ama-internship
they would say 10-10 if already. They would say 10-10 if already the company is right. The reason they want 18 women and only 2 guys is because there's already 50 guys in there and only 3 women. There's already 50 guys ngaphakathi. That's why they want so many more women to add on, not because nje, but now they need to make sure what is because there are so many men inside. That's why they need to now go out and find these women that can join their company. So it's not that benzangoba benenkinga nabantu besilisa nabo, they are trying to make sure ukuthi phakathi ekhapayini yabo kugcine ku-equal nakhona ngithi.
Hey, we feminist ngampela, hey, uyakwazi bakhuluma. So what are other misconceptions about feminism?
Hey, social media, this new age ruins everything. I mean, they just ruin everything. I don't know when or how someone woke up and decided, I'm a feminist, hate, I'm a daughter. I'm a feminist, want to be, I'm a daughter. I'm a feminist, think they are better than I'm a daughter. No, never. Feminists are not for that, they are fighting for equality. So they want to be given the fair chances and the same amount of opportunities. This is for men. Like I can't be a bricklayer because I'm a girl. I can't be a contractor because I'm a girl. Who said I'm not strong enough? Why are you making that decision for me? So we are not against men. We do not hate men. We just want to be treated equally and fairly and given the same opportunities as men. So that means in the economy, in social gatherings, in social status, in politics, everywhere we want to have a voice and want to be involved in everything. Not in the kitchen pregnant and barefoot and raising children. That cannot be it. Some want that, good for them, but some of us want to be out there and actively take part in what's going on in the world.
So is it part of feminism ukuthi mina ninikeze imali?
As a feminist, I wake up every day and I go to work, okay? I do not ask anybody for any money, guys. That is not part of feminism. That goes against the movement. Do not ask for money. If your person has money, good for you. But to be saying, cosmetics, that goes against our feminist movement. No, that's got nothing to do with feminism. It's just women using whatever. They're using their position in your life or their sexuality or whatever to get something out of you. But it's got nothing to do with feminism, okay? We don't do that.
So as a feminist, yini imbangela ukuthi mhlawumbe lento le ibalekile and like emhlabeni kuyadingakala ukuthi kwazeke ngayo.
I think it's really important because I'm sure now we're raising a daughter and sons. Awufuni one day uma sebekhula kuthiwa, oh no, your girl cannot come to varsity, she must, you know, akayo enza nesing yena ufuna ukuba engineer. So no, hamba wenza nesing because you're a woman, and then your boys get taken for engineering. It's important for every single person because now we're raising children, having sisters and everyone. You want them to have the same amount of opportunities and batreatwe kahle in the world. So it's important for everyone. Abantu besifazane have so much to give. We have some of the smartest women in the world, but because bacindezelekile and not given the right opportunities to come out and share whatever abanayo, we are missing out on so many good people, so many good, intelligent humans that have so much to contribute to society. So it's important that we give them a chance and a platform to come out and just be involved in everything.
So imagine, is every woman a feminist? Or the feminists are only those who believe in it or are only those who promote it?
Feminism is not automatic. You don't just wake up and you're a feminist. Some women are not feminists. Some women still believe ukuthi indoda ile above me, I will, you know, bow down, I won't say anything, or, you know, yebo baba. I'm not saying don't respect men, respect them, but, you know, I for one, love being heard. I love discussing things, and then we come to a conclusion. You know, and then we come to a conclusion. I would see whatever you say goes, and whatever I say, it's like, you're a woman, we're just going to brush it off. So even you can be a feminist. As a man, you can be a feminist. You can be a firm believer. You can be a person who advocates for women to be treated equally. It doesn't have to be a woman, and it's not all women. And you can be one too. I think you should be one, actually.
You know why I'm asking?
Hopefully by the end of the show, I'm going to swing you to my direction.
The question I just asked you was personal. Yabo.
Is it?
That's why I'm asking. That's why I'm asking, because
are you
because even me now as a man, can I also be a feminist? Because now it is feminist, so it's for females. So I wanted to ask, because I'm also a person who's if now the most guests and give by now on all the shows, it's women. Maybe like 70% women and then 30% it's men. Because I believe, because and every time I always hear something in a sense. Umuntu wesifazane has something in a sense. I think that is why umuntu wesifazane ehleze ecindezela nje umuntu wesifazane nje no. Lo wesifazane kumele yabo unendawo yakhe. So amadoda la. And then mawuthi uyahleli nawo la madoda lawo. Mawuthi uyakhuluma. There is nothing. There's just nothing. But the only thing that you hear power and authority, but there's no wisdom. To me, power is useless if there's no wisdom. To me, authority it's powerless. To me, authority is powerless if there's no wisdom. That's how I interpret it or determine it or whatever you can say. But if you have authority and you're a man, but there's no wisdom, kumina you are powerless. So I believe there is so much because there's also a scripture like Joel chapter 2 verse 26 28. It says sons and daughters shall prophesy. It doesn't say it's sons but sons and daughters shall prophesy. There are people who still have imfundiso wrong yokuthi umuntu wesifazane akumelanga amepulpiti ashumayela, umuntu wesifazane akumela yabo. Those things were taken from old covenant. Yabo. Those things were taken from old covenant. Kumthetho ukuthi umuntu wesifazane akami nje phambi kwamadoda akhulume. Manje ayikho leyo nto. Jesus Christ came wayicrasha yonke lento ukuthi umuntu wesifazane wara ngenxa yokuthi uyableeda akahlale lapha. Umuntu wesifazane ushumayela esesikhathini njalo, ashumayele kwehla uNkulunkulu. Uyabo. So guys, niyezwa ke bafethu uma ukuthi there are men who are out there listening ukuthi you as a male you can also be a feminist. So kusasa ngizovuka sengiyi feminist guys. Bengiyona but undercover because bengisaba ukusho ngoba bengicela ukuthi mhlawumbe umuntu wesifazane kuphela okwazi ukuthi abe feminist. So siyambonga Londy bafethu sengrecruitile. I am officially a feminist.
Thank you. I'm so happy about that. Yes, to add on to your authority, I was thinking in the how daughter expect just submission from women. Submit. But I understand you can't just submit to anything. For me to submit to you, now I have a sense of direction. Now I have submitted to a partner who just thinks fun is going out every weekend and drinking. Every weekend when we're out to your post, every weekend. And I must submit to that just because I am a woman. I think and we're gonna invest it somewhere or do something good, but I can't say anything because I'm a woman. I need to just listen to him. If he thinks this money must go buy Hennessy, then good for him. I'm gonna chill and clean because my man is out buying Hennessy with his friends. So even with submission, and it comes to like Zulu culture, I know feminism is looked like they still look at me like I'm silly kinda. I am a very vocal person, and I've made it known I am a feminist, and these are my beliefs, and this is where I stand. And some of the older people, my older aunts and my mother and Amanda Manning look at me like, you must just submit. The man is always right. But I don't believe that, and I don't think I'm ever going to believe that. I believe that if we in order, fine, let's speak. Tell me what you think. I'll tell you what I think. And we'll get to some sort of conclusion, but we're not gonna just go for your thing just because you're a man, not because you're right, but because we're not, which is something you're born with. Now I can't change that. So how am I ever gonna be heard? Never. So yeah, I really hope that my daughter value in their lives, and they actually take the time to listen to them, whether it's your female colleagues, your friends, your sisters, anybody, emdenini, auntie, what do you think? Involve in your decisions and ask their opinions, and just make sure that they feel like they are heard.
Yeah. Having said that, I always say this, men always demand submission and respect from a woman. Because if a man doesn't have a vision, that man is dangerous. If a man doesn't have a vision, then how can you expect a woman to support you? Because the reason why a woman has to be there and support you, the woman will only support you if you have something. You may not have something, but if you have a vision, then a woman, you can boldly say, I want someone who will support me. So I always hear the guys, how can you submit to someone weekend? I got a vision low mood. I mean, so I got a direction. So we always force women, we demand a submission. Submission, if I respect, you earn respect.
Definitely.
I was you already statement disrespectful ukuthi ngihloniphe ngimdala ungakhuluma kanjani nami ngingane and expect me ukuthi ngikuhloniphe. So these things ihamba kanjani. I'm not saying guys ukuthi I am taking iside labantu besifazane, but I am standing for abantu besifazane ukuthi whatever that comes from your mouth, you must make sure ukuthi into enengqondo. Ungakhulumi noma yini oyizwe ngabantu noma ofundiswe abazali bakho ukuthi abazali bakufundisa kanje ukuthi wena uyindoda. Indoda isiZulu sithini? Angithi kuthiwa indoda ngenkomo zayo.
Yebo.
In this case, we may not talk about inkomo, the cows, but we talk about a vision. Yabo. What makes a man is not ukuthi unentshebe, unebhesi, uyasebenza uyondla ekhaya. But a man with a vision deserves a woman who will submit and support him.
Definitely.
So we really need to put this thing clear, guys. Everyone must know ukuthi umuntu wesifazane umuntu njengawe. Umuntu wesifazane kahle yabona welondi mhlawumbe mase simixe lento siye spiritually simixe nje and siye kuwonke ama angle. Okubone umuntu wesilisa mayeholi 10,000 engasebenzi. I mean engenayo umuntu wesifazane empilweni yakhe. Akabi nalutho kwenza ngalutho empilweni yakhe, but akumnika u10,000 mase senomfazi. Uyazi ubona kumumuzi. Yes, ubona kumumuzi mfethu. Ubone usekupaka imoto bandle kuyipholana. 10,000. The very same 10,000 abehola engena umuntu wesifazane. But mase hola sekukhona umuntu wesifazane. Umuntu wesifazane bafethu legend abafethu ngingazi ukuthi bayimake uNkulunkulu abadala bayimechanism thizeni angazi kanjani, because whatever that you give them they multiply it. Umuntu wesifazane ungamnika u500 ku500 engathenga ukudla akhokhela ingane imoto akuthengisi yabo nje. So I don't know why we depressing, I don't know why sicindezela abantu abanje, because these people have a very big impact empilweni zethu. So even abantu abadala, this goes to abantu abadala, abantu abasanene ngqondo yokuthi omkhulu baba nobaba omkhulu babo bathini. Lento yokuthi umuntu wesifazane kumele ehlale ekhaya akhulise izingane abe nje into yalutho, it must come to an end, guys. It must come to an end. Mina I admire umjida Londy othi mokhuluma naye asamsendela uthi ephethwe ngikhulume nomama. Yazi emajiteni lo muntu uyisula, but mina ngaphakathi enhlizweni yami I always say I admire. Ngeke ngaba ne conversation with my brothers ngale eMpumalanga. Omunye wathi mina ngeke phethe mina mase ngishadile ngizoqhubeka ngiphuze ngihambe nabafana baseKabatshethe. Yabona ke bafu leyo imfundiso wayithola emajiteni estradini ayihamba ayimasha. Ma ufuna ukuba umjito oqondile oright, lalela umfazi wakho uthi uthini. Mayekhuza uthi ungayi lapho ibe silima umyeke akudonse ngekhaya. Mina ngiyayiphasisa leyo nto esifazana ukuthi basidonsa ngekhaya. Iyona engiyiphasisa because indoda engadonswa umuntu wesifazane ngekhaya ihamba ibisi yonke ihamba ilala nezincane lapha emathaveni eyifice emathaveni. Mina I rather unkosikazi wami angidonse ngekhaya. Yes, ngithi mangithi mama ngisafuna ukuthi ngeyincekile athi no baba awuyi lapha uyabo. It's because ufuna ngibe la eduze kwakhe, spend time with her uyabo. Mhlawumbe she had some ideas, umuntu wesifazane ngabe nama ideas but angabi namandla ukuthi lezi zinto anazo emqondweni ukuthi to come to pass. But me as a man take action from those ideas and then come something. Yabo umuntu wesifazane ubaleke kanjani. Yabo. So guys ngicotshiwe ke namhlanje I'm a feminist.
Welcome.
So tell us feminism in African home and clashes African culture.
Yeah, like we said, it's still about we concept in our culture and with us. Abantu abadala still get shocked ukuthi hayibo. What some people still get shocked what a woman doing a pulpit eshumayela, or what is a woman doing kuma endaweni, where it's supposed to be amadoda. With us khona into eningi that don't involve women, like you'll want negotiations to umuntu wesifazane kodwa discusswa umuntu wesifazane. Don't ask me why ngamele ngibe khona, but hey, it's fine. And then there are so many things in the African culture that leave out umuntu wesifazane. Like ama-decisions amaningi amakhulu enziwayo emakhosini, but one beautiful thing I saw was ukukhothama kwenkosi uBabuluthuli ukuthi after that they gave him Mantombi. Even though it was very short, I admired. I was like, I'm so proud of the Zulu culture for actually uplifting umuntu wesifazane and putting her in that position. It was short. I was very sad about that, but it was for me an empowering moment to see ukuthi kancane kancane even the Zulu culture is starting to recognize ukuthi a woman can be so powerful and can handle a responsibility enkulu kangaka of leading a whole nation, which is something we've never had before. So yeah. It's a huge clash, I won't lie. We still have a long way to go when it comes to including abantu besifazane in having voices in our African homes. But it's a work in progress. If amadoda are modern, future homeowners, future husbands like yourself are understanding feminism, that means the future is looking bright. That means that in the next couple of generations, we are going to open up into a world where we are going to have a voice. We're going to be heard.
Wow, that was wonderful. That was wonderful. So, even I myself, I was very happy about that one. I was very, very happy because there are things that I saw. Before before nje inkosi yakwaZulu ikhothame, there are things that anganoma those are the things like visions, those things those come when like you are meditating, yabo. Ngumuntu omeditatayo, ngumuntu ohlezi ecabanga ethule ebuka izinto nge-observe izinto ezenzakayo emhlabeni. So I ask myself ngena ukuthi mangase kaZulu kube khona kungabi khona inkosi but kube khona iqueen, siphathi iqueen ngaze kungaba njani, yabo. Ngizibuza imibuzo ngithi mangase mhlawumbe sibe ne-president umuntu wesifazane, mhlawumbe kungaba njani, yabo. Because as much as a man was born a leader, because man, the truth is man is born a leader, naturally a leader. But the fact is, man cannot lead. Man cannot lead. Ngizokwenzela example. Ukubona umuntu umfundisi engashadile. The first thing afaka pressure ngayo to ashada. You know why? He is a leader. But we lead engaphelele because he needs an advisor. I can have a mentor. I can be given a church to lead. I can have a mentor, but mangishadile. I-mentor ingangitshela ukuthi okay Nxewu, yabona mase sekanje ibandla liphathe kanje. Mase kanje enza kanje. But mase ngicamela esifubeni ebusuku. Umama mase ekhuluma esethi hayi naba benza kanje. Yonke into engitshele i-mentor isizo beke eceleni manje. Umuntu wesifazane unalento yokuphatha ama-leaders because yena uyinzala abantu. So abantu ngeke umuntu wesifazane ahlule ukulida ibandla because yena ngisho kuthiwa akanayo ingane, but umuntu wesifazane unalento yokuba inzala abantu ukuthi mina ngumuntu wesifazane mina ozalayo. So I'm sure ukuthi usibanibani menenkinga kanje yilokho kungamsiza. Sekhamisana nani sekhamisana sesingakulento. I know it's a spiritual matter lento yasesontweni, but sesingakufaka lokho ukuthi iyinseka. Umuntu wesifazane lento ekuthiwa iyinseka. Mebona kunezimo ezenzekalayo ngenxa ukuthi uyinzala abantu unale lento engaphakathi kuyena ezohlezi ine direction ukuthi mangase kube kanje okubona emasontweni makunama meetings omama abahlezi bebe nembono, even though abantu ababeka ilokhuza okugcina abashaya unyawo kwabantu besilisa, but omama abefundisi basupportwa omama. Even uJesu wayesupportwa wayelandela abantu besifazane kakhulu. Yes, uJesu wephiwa abantu besifazane ukudla. abaprofethi, even abaprofethi, sibona abaprofethi bedlula ngendlela behambe be-homeless, but sibona kuwumuntu wesifazane approach ukuthi hayi woza la, I will build you a upper room. Umuntu wesifazane mfethu, it's a human, it's a creature that always have a solution. So in that case, I was thinking ukuthi mangase siphathe umuntu kaZulu, siphathe umuntu wesifazane, yazi maningi ama-solution engaqhamuka, because le mhlaba eziningi ngabe inkinga. Mangase mhlawumbe kushintshe kusuka oRamaphosa kubekwe nje umuntu wesifazane. Umuntu wesifazane uhlezi ene-solution. Umuntu wesifazane, whether uyaqualifya kuleyo position noma akaqualify, umuntu wesifazane hlezi ne-solution. Ungathatha umama oyidakelayo umthathe ethaveni, mangase uyambuza ukuthi mangase ube president ukwenze njani, edakiwe njalo engeyilutho, engakunika i-solution eshintsha umhlaba wonke. That's how powerful woman is. Umuntu wesifazane wakwazi ukwenza umuntu okhulume noNkulunkulu direct, wanikwa i-instruction, not from a prophet, not through a prophet, not through a vision, not through a dream, not through a voice when he was praying, direct from God. Wathi ungadli la, kwafika umuntu wesifazane wathi idla la. So leyo nto siyithatha as something negative, because siyenza ukuthi siwele esonweni, but mangase sibuka amandla umuntu wesifazane. If umuntu wesifazane wasenza ukuthi sigcine sesiwele esoneni, umuntu wesifazane engaphinda futhi asithathe umuntu wesifazane asibuyisele back kuNkulunkulu, because vele yena uyela imbangela ukuthi siwe esoneni. Uyabo? So zonke lezi zinto lezi meanwhile asazi ukuthi labantu laba esibacindezelayo ibona abayisolution lemhlabeni. Mangase abantu besifazane ngampela sibathatha sibabeke eParliament, sibathatha sibabeke ebukhosini, hey ungashintsha umhlaba ungashintsha umhlaba. Uyabo? I'm not saying ukuthi ngifuna baba amahead. No, it's not about that, but we need a solution, because we are, even in the church should be the solution, because is we are the light of the world. But us as being the light, sibonakala khona sifuna light. Sifuna light kwabantu abadinga thina. Yabo? We need abantu besifazane bafethu. Yabo lento ngoba sihlezi sifaka ama projects wa shata. Hayi kahle ngoba befuna ukuthi it's because there is a spiritual thing that is happening. Eyenza abantu noma bethi shadani noma bengenayo ni understand ukuthi why befuna ishadi, mhlawumbe bona batshela ukuthi bayisholo nje. It's because in the spiritual realm vele, it's because kuyaza ukuthi umuntu wesilisa akaphelele. Yes, akaphelele mengekho umuntu wesifazane. So mina, the feminism guys, I support it. I'm 100% behind feminism. I can talk about this over and over again. I am 100% feminism. Baze basho bathi why ngihosta abantu besifazane. So angibaphendulanga namhlanje sebephendulekile lo ukuthi why. So
now they know.
I want you to tell them why should everyone be a feminist.
I think you've already answered my question, your own question for me. We are equally important. We are, if you take your time and listen and take your time and give them a chance, you understand ukuthi there is so much more than to just being umuntu wesifazane. We are observers. Some of us are very wise. I'm not saying every woman, but give abantu besifazane a chance and you'll see ukuthi they have so much more to offer. They've learned a lot. Khona ababa stronger than you. Khona abahlakaniphe that can figure out and give you solutions for things that have been problems for a very long time. So everyone should be behind this movement. Everyone should be advocating for us to be everywhere, because like you said, so many solutions could be found if we just give them the opportunity and the voice. Hey, what do you think we should do? But because they're never given the platform to come out and speak and be heard, and we're busy struggling. We're just not giving them the right opportunity to say, what do you think? So it's important for everyone. It's important for everyone to support this. It's not only about Londy or girl next door. It's about your own daughters, your own sisters, and your own mothers. The ones that raised you from, imagine how people are raised by single mothers. Umuntu okade estruglisha ngalokho okuncane and make it okuningi and make sure ukuthi you are ufundile, ugqokile, uright. That person, imagine what goes on in their head. How did they take leyo madlana encane and multiply to cater for all these people? Would you not want to learn from lo muntu loyo? Clearly there's something khona ubuhlakani obukhona kuyena to be able to come up with all these solutions and keep life going. So yeah, it's important for everyone to support the movement and be behind the movement. Just give women opportunities, give them a voice, and just respect them. And yeah, let's all be feminists.
Ziyakhala ke namhlanje bafethu. Ngimtshelile kodwa ngathi hayi kodwa iphathe kahle ngesingisi bafethu akasikhulumanga kakhulu. Ungihloniphile. Bonile ukuthi akafuni ungibukanisa nabantu because isingisi siqhamuka la bafethu. Yo! There's one feminist. She's just like you. Leyilanga ngiyoni hosta noba u2. Bengithi ngifuna uhosta noba u2 ukuthi ubusy. Ha, yabona leya ifeminist yokuqina. Bengithi ngifuna ukubophela. Yabona live uzophela ngo10 mhlawumbe ngo11. Bese ngifuna ukubophela noba u2 because that woman we men that she's a person that othi mayibona inkinga zonke inkinga ikhona esibhekene emhlabeni, she always has a solution. As a result, sometimes I always go to her. You know what? I have a topic. But I know when uzoba na indlela yokuthi ngibe nama points ama points esokhuluma na ngiwabeke ngendlela ezoba like effective kubantu, like ngibeka ama point, like sikhulume ngama point ekuzobe iwona ngqo abantu ababhekene nawo ukuze kuzokhona ukuthi this show basiza abantu. So I always go to her, yabo, because I know she's a feminist. Ha, yabona mase kuthiwa nginibeka noba u2 wena ngikwenza ubu president, yena ngithi akabokhulu. Oh, South Africa can be the richest country. South Africa can be the richest country. And if abantu bengaboni, if we don't gather with women and fight together, then sishiye lento yokuthi umuntu wesifazane sishiye sibeke eceleni, because kuGenesis chapter 20, kuGenesis chapter 1 verse 27, uNkulunkulu wabuka wathi asenze umuntu, akashonga uthi umuntu, akakusho ukuthi wesifazane. In the spiritual realm ayekho umuntu wesilisa nosifazane. uNkulunkulu mebuka wena ubona uLondi, akazi ukuthi wena umuntu wesifazane leyo ukuthi mina ngizothi uLondi uyintombazana. uNkulunkulu mebuka wena ubuka uLondi, mebuka mina akasho ukuthi uNxewu wesilisa, ubuka uNxewu. Uyabo, so mangase sibukane nathi kanjalo, lento elangaphakathi kuthini can be activated. Sambeni solanda lo mshini okhanda igolide lapha e-USA, sikhandele thina sibuyise umnotho, sithathe sibuyise back umhlaba, yabo. And black, you can never fight a black person. You can never fight a black, because abantu abamnyama banalento yokuthi abelungu, they have all the resources to fight us. You can have the resources to fight, but if you're not born a fighter, you can never prevail. See, now we don't have enough resources to fight, but we are born fighters. Yeah, so I do have a heart of raising women, because I know God is going to raise a lot of women. Mina ke uNkulunkulu uyibekile kumina lento ye leadership training. The most thing that uNkulunkulu engizwayo ukuthi whenever I teach or talk about it, engizwa ukuthi no le uNkulunkulu uyibekile kumina, is that leadership training. I train people to become leaders. Whatever that comes from my mouth, I make sure it inspires people. Yeah, because leadership is not manipulation, but it's inspiration. Ooh, so that's good. This thing of leadership, I even speak about it. How can you say this? Because it is on best father. Hey, when uNkulunkulu akayazi lento ukuthi umuntu wesifazane, uNkulunkulu wazi ukuthi wena uLondi. So into ayibekile kuwena akayibekanga umuntu wesifazane, but uyibeke kumuntu. Yes. So maybe in closing, what is in your hearts? concerning all what we have spoke about today. What is it that you want to say to South Africans as a nation, not as female and males, as a nation? What is it that is in your heart that you want to say to people concerning feminism?
Well, number one, thank you for the opportunity to come here and just educate Gangane about feminism and kill our misconceptions about the feminism. I just want to say people must respect each other. Let's all work together. We can do so much together than like you said, if we work together, there's, and we listen to each other and we understand and learn from each other. There's so much not because he's a man, but because he's wise. I can learn a lot from you. And now I look at me and say, I can learn a lot from Londy. Hey, she's just not a woman, but she is maybe an intelligent woman, and I can learn from her. We can grow so much as people. We can grow so much as a country, and we can achieve so much especially as a youth, a Black youth. There's so much we need to do to catch up and to be productive and do better for future abantwana bethu and the younger ones behind us. So yeah, let's treat each other with respect, aslalelane, aslonphane, and together we can do more. Definitely, we can do more together than apart.
Power to that one, guys. We are Londy Nkwakhwa, all the way from Konanjina Imbawen. So Ilovu is going to become one of the greatest city, not a township. It's going to become one of the greatest cities. So Dubai will be number 3. I don't know who's number 2, but definitely Ilovu will be number 1. Everyone all around the world will want to say, I want to go to Ilovu. So we're going to put this place. I here to change the world. It's NK1 Show, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in.
Thank you very much. It was amazing. I was nervous, but it was very good. Ngiyabonga.
Nervous.
But yeah, I made it. Ngiyabonga. It was my first show. Hopefully there's more to come, but yeah, it was great. Ngiyabonga.
Wonderful. Good night. Bye-bye. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for tuning in. It was a very amazing show. It was a chill surgeon with our special guest, Londy Nkwakhwa. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. And for those who shared the live, thank you very much. And for those who haven't shared yet, guys, please share the live, guys. Share the live. Don't show up by yourself. But let your friends watch too. And their friends, they're going to watch. And their friends' friends, they're going to watch. Let us spread the word. Mina njengoNxewu ngiyalala manje bafethu ngiyalala uNkulunkulu abe nani bafethu uNkulunkulu anibusise anandise nibe bakhulu lezi nibe bakhulu kakhulu nibaseke abantu besifazane ngiyanithanda ne good night.